Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. But y'all knew that. There goes that morning frog. It'll clear out the way soon. Let's see what the motherfucking vibes are today. Happy Thursday, y'all. Let's see what we got. Instrumentals. Hey, Fancy K. Good morning. Hey. Hey, YouTube. Let me just go get Facebook ready. Hey. What? All right. Hey, Facebook. We are ready. Hey, Heart to Fire. Come on in. We made it over the hump. It is Thursday. Hey. What are we talking about today? Y'all see the topic. Come through. Hey, One Reliable Sin. Hey. Oh, you know what? Damn it. I did the same thing. I didn't clear my chats from yesterday, but that's okay. All right, I slowed this shit down a little bit. Good morning, J. Joe. Good morning. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. It is Thursday. We almost at the end of the week, y'all. You know, I woke up this morning and I was like, we had a nice 2 days. The sun was shining. And now look outside. But come on, I can't be greedy. Let's see, one more song. Get y'all in the mood. Hey, Rashmi, good morning. Good morning, Rashmi. Good morning, Soulful BBW. Good morning. Come on in. I got to tell y'all how I felt yesterday when I went grocery shopping. Wow. It was interesting. Hey, So Blessed 2021. Happy Thursday. I'm feeling good, Johnny. I can't complain. You know, the rain is a little Debbie Downer, but you know, we had a nice 2 days. All right. That's enough music. You know, I have been doing good, y'all. I know that y'all want to hear some upbeat stuff and shit, but I'm trying to stay out the copy claim way, and I've been good. Okay. And so I have to keep trying different things to stay out of trouble with these social media platforms, including YouTube. You know what I mean? Hey, protagonist. IG has changed the floating hearts. Oh my goodness. What happens now when you hit the hearts? Hit the hearts so I can see. As you coming into IG, hit the hearts. You know, they always do some kind of upgrade. They change the algorithm on a daily basis. Businesses are not, we're struggling out here in these social media streets. Okay. Good morning, Mika Norris. Good morning. So yesterday, y'all, well, first I want to say again, happy fucking Thursday. You know, I'm always happy when another week is going by and I feel like, you know, it was a good week. There were some good accomplishments. I love it. So let me tell you guys yesterday, because I want to know how you guys feel. You know, I know we talk about the state of the United States of America. Okay. You meant YouTube protagonist? Come on over. I know we talk about the United States of America often, but I have to tell y'all, yesterday I went to the grocery store. And what happened at the grocery store, nothing major happened at the grocery store. But I was online and the lady in front of me had a cart, her and her husband had a cart full of groceries. No big deal. Okay. Oh, Johnny. I'm going to explain that in a minute, Johnny. I'm going to explain that. Hey, AG, good morning. The lady in front of me on the line in ShopRite, right? She looked at me with this desperation. And I looked at her and I said, "Oh, is everything okay?" She looked at me and she said, "Did you forget your bags too?" I said, "No, my bags are in the cart." Now, I only originally grabbed 2 bags because I didn't think I was going to get that much, but I really needed 3, but that's all right. I made it work. But this plastic thing, y'all, going to the grocery store and not being able to get bags from the grocery store. I mean, literally yesterday, I know I joke a lot about feeling like a third world country. I do. I joke a lot about that. Hey, Glamour 47. But yesterday, I watched this lady and her husband have to put all their groceries back in the cart with no bags. I asked her, I said, "Do you have bags in your car?" She was like, "Nope, no bags." I'm online like, damn, ain't no fucking bags, y'all. We got to remember to carry bags to the store. You know, for me, the things we took for granted, I took this shit for granted. Going to the store, grabbing bags, grabbing extra bags, because you know, we got a cabinet. Most black families have a cabinet full of plastic bags, right? I'm not that black person. I literally, if you open up my cabinet where I do keep the plastic bags, if you find 3 plastic bags in there, that's a lot. I want to say I fucked up. I should have been storing them plastic bags. So all you guys that got the cabinet with all the plastic bags in there, kudos to you guys. And also remember to take your bags to the, hey Pat, good morning. Also remember to take your bags to the grocery store. There is no more plastic, y'all. It's weird. You got all your plastic bags in the cabinet? The fuck? Somebody did a TikTok video where this lady was pulling out the plastic bags from her cabinet. And this lady had, I swear, she had about 50 years worth of plastic bags. And I was like, normally I'd be like, damn, that's ghetto. Or damn, I used to be told growing up that plastic attracts roaches. I'd have been like, ooh, they got roaches. But now when I saw her pulling out them bags, I was like, ooh, ooh, wee. She got a fucking gem. She got a whole case full of a whole cabinet full of fucking plastic bags. I was envious. Remember your bags when you were going into the store. All right? Johnny said yesterday I looked angry when I was riding my Peloton. Let me explain the look on my face during that Peloton. See, people think for those that do not have, okay, Heart to Fire, for those that do not have a Peloton or a similar bike to it, it ain't just riding a bike, y'all. A lot of people think, oh, you're just riding a bike. No. Peloton is a whole fucking experience, okay? For those people that do cardio and then do strength, okay, the bike gives you both. All right. It's all in the resistance. I ain't pedaling at no low resistance on a flat road constantly. I'm doing major hills, okay, working that butt, comparison to doing squats. So, Johnny, the reason why I look like that yesterday is because I have I have, put on myself that I ride the Peloton 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, no matter what. I got to be sick not to get on that bike. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, I get on that Peloton and I take various rides. Okay. Sometimes I take 2 or 3 rides in a day, in a sitting. Yesterday wasn't a good day. It was one of those days I didn't want to fucking ride that bike, Johnny Hill. So when I got on that bike, I made the real, I'm not a fucking build-a-bear or a build-a-bitch or whatever the fuck. Because I'm like, we out here working hard to get our bodies together. And some days I feel defeated. I was on that bike like, what the fuck? Okay? And so I shared it. It's not every day I get on that bike and it's a good day. It was a hard day yesterday, Johnny. It was a hard day. But I got through it, y'all. I got through it 5 days a week and one day on the weekend I ride that bike. Okay? And I do my calisthenics after, the abs, the stretches, the planks and all that shit. All right. Rashmi said, so that was the explanation, Johnny. I'm not always smiling on the damn bike. Rashmi said, I always remember to bring my bags to ShopRite because I've been doing it a while. But since the bag ban, I forget all the other stores. I walk out of Target with my items in my hand. I mean, this is crazy. Oh my God, Pat, are you serious? Pat says she's in Disney World. Yes, Pat. The adult playland. I love it. Johnny said, I get it. Some days going to the gym is a struggle. It is. It ain't nothing cute about this. And the one thing that I tell my friends, listen, my friends that work out, sometimes I stay on the phone with my friends and work out because some people need inspiration. I needed it in the beginning. When I started, I did 8 days live on Facebook just to make me accountable, make myself accountable. I knew I had to show up because I committed. And then I started working out every morning virtually with a friend of mine. Okay. And then once it became a habit for me, I just kept going with it. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. All right. But now that Rashmi mentioned Target, I I have to share this with y'all because get your coffee or your tea or your whatever it is you do in the fucking morning, all right? But Tabitha Brown, baby, congratulations to Tabitha Brown, okay? Who has been grinding on social media for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure behind the scenes. Okay, this is the Tabitha Brown whose successes, all right, allowed her husband to move forward to retirement. This is the Tabitha Brown that now has a colorful, beautiful line of clothes in Target. Okay, y'all. Hey, Coach Donovan. Target. Listen, I'm not mad at Target. Target, whatever you want to call it, has been showing the fuck up. Rashmi sent me the link. I didn't get a chance to listen to the video yesterday, but I'm going to go listen to it today. If you have a chance, go on the Target website, look for the Tabitha Brown section. There's a video out there that goes through her section. She has some beautiful, colorful stuff based on what I've seen. All right. And so I just like to celebrate when I see us Black folks doing shit. Okay. And she comes across like such a sweet person. Like I can't help but be so happy for her. Right. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. So when y'all go to the store and y'all say y'all want to support Black businesses, hey, Uhu, take your ass into Target and go shop with Tabitha Brown shit. Now I'm gonna go in Target and I'm gonna go look and see what the fuck is in the Tabitha Brown section, and I'm gonna get me some shit. Okay, if I like it and if it fit, and I'm sure it does. She's a Black sister, so she know what we working with. The fuck. Okay. Heart to Fire, have you met her? Because she does seem like a very nice lady. Georgie said, at Johnny, she did look like she was singing. I just wanted to be over. Y'all think it's a game getting on that bike. It ain't no damn game. It ain't. And Miss Theodora Carter, where is she? Theodora Carter has been riding the fuck out of her Peloton. I want to congratulate her. Maybe she'll join later. But I want to give her a shout out and a congratulations because the other day she made her 600th ride. Got to celebrate us Black folks, right? When you have a goal and you stick to that goal and you conquer that shit, got to celebrate each other. You know? I'm celebrating her because fuck, I'm only at 280. I got a long way to go to catch up to her. 600 rides. I know people who got their bike after me that have more rides than me. It's a shame. It's a shame. But good morning, good morning. Happy fucking Thursday. You said, oh, how you going to do that? Actually, you can do that. If you know someone that is a good friend of yours, right? They could come over and ride your Peloton. They can. Right? So if they, all you have to do is buy shoes. You could go on Amazon. You could get a couple of, you can get a pair of shoes that clip into the bike, right? And if you have a close friend that does not mind you coming over to ride his or her bike, you could set up guest profiles on your bike, and other people can come over and ride. And if you like it, and if you make it a regular thing, throw them $10 a month to go towards um you know the the membership. Although, the only person I would have on my bike is my man, right? Because the sweat, right? I know I sweat, my butt sweat when I'm riding, everything sweat in the seat. It's my seat, right? So it would be a mass confusion. You'd have to bring your own gel seat. Then holding on to my handlebars. Never mind. Fuck it. Never mind. Get your own bike. Get your own fucking bike. AG said, I don't want anyone on my bike. Oh shit. Oh, said, I have no friends. Damn it. AG said it costs too much. Well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. It does cost a pretty penny. I was going for the germ shit, but it does cost a pretty penny. I would like to upgrade my bike at some point, but it's on the back burner. It's on the back burner. Coach Donovan said, or you could buy a cheaper bike and still use the Peloton app. That's what I said, right? That's a good idea. You could buy another bike. It doesn't have to be Peloton. It could be whatever other brand, okay? Bowflex, Nautilus, any other brand of spin bike that is compatible with the Peloton app. You could do that. You could absolutely do that. You don't have to bust out the money for a Peloton, even though if I get a bigger space like a house or whatever to live in, I know I'm adding the Peloton treadmill to my list, because I'm going to tell you, I didn't know, Coach Donovan, how much I missed the treadmill until I came to your house and worked out and ran on that treadmill for 10 minutes. Baby, that runner's energy hit me. And guess what? I felt like I could have ran another 30 minutes. I love a treadmill. All right. But let me start reading the topic so we can start getting into the topic. So I saw this meme floating around and I thought it was interesting. And it really made me think and ask myself some questions, right? I got you, Uhu. I'm going to come back to that. You know, do we go back and adjust in our situations when we're in relationships financially? So let me explain what the fuck I mean. So there's a meme that went around and it basically said, men have no issues providing for their woman, providing, taking care of, whatever, their woman, right? It is when she can't provide for herself and she demands a man to provide for her is when the man has the issue. Did y'all hear that? A man does not have a problem providing for you. It is when the woman can't provide for herself and she's asking a man to provide for her is when the man feels that there's an issue. What are y'all fucking thoughts before I tell y'all my thoughts? Some of the little bullet points that I put out here, okay, just for y'all to massage the mind, is when women demand a provider but can't provide for themselves, what does that mean? What does that say? Right? Women who do provide for themselves, do some men take a back seat in providing, right? Or should the man strive to provide, cutting her expenses to less and less? Or if he is the 50-50 type guy, do things stay 50-50? Okay? What I mean by that is when you are in a 50-50 relationship, at any point, is this revisited? Does the man strive to take on more? Okay, Coach Donovan agrees with that statement. If you are in a 50-50 relationship, do you and your significant other ever sit down at any point and readjust so that the woman's 50% can drop to 40%, can drop to 30%, or does it stay 50-50 forever? Or does the man adjust over time how much he's providing when the woman is providing for herself? So Coach Donovan said he agrees with this statement. All right. All right. All right. So I'm just going to go back and read some comments that are lingering from the other conversation. Heart to Fire said, when she makes her country ass foods and eats it in camera, watch her like we are friends. Yep. I love it. The way she describes her fucking vegan food. I love it. Johnny said, Roy, tell at Blissfully Evolving when she come in, thank you for participating on my show last night. Oh my God. I know, I forgot. And then I saw the show after the fact, and I thought it was a great show. Blissfully Evolving, where are you? Okay. You participated last night, and it was a great topic. It was relationships in the industry, and I missed it. I always miss it. My days get so crazy. By 8 o'clock, I'm like delirious. All right, so Uhu has some things to say. Oh, they told Uhu to go to bed, so she over here acting up. All right, so Uhu says, I have no friends. I read that. Naked Peloton. Okay, what are you trying to do, Uhu? Ride the bike naked? You can't do that on the Peloton. Your whole ass and cooch is gonna hurt. I'm just letting you know that right now. Oh, AG. AG is the one who sent you back to bed. All right. Damn it. The general said at Uhu, no, especially not on the bike. I just told her that. You could get freaky in a lot of places, but not on that fucking bike. It will hurt you. Hey, Ghost 95 Mob. The general said, been in a 1+1 relationship, meaning it's all our money to pay for things. Oh, it's all your money to pay for things. Oh, okay. Ghost 95 Mob said, women burnt their bras a long time ago for equal rights as a man. Don't pick and choose when you want the equality. I didn't burn my bra. Ghost 95 Mob. And wait, I always say, Robin A. White was not on the women's suffrage movement. I was not there. Okay? I would have been happy not working. Don't get it fucking twisted. I didn't burn my bra. I don't like to wear bras. I don't have one on now. But I'm for the man providing. What the fuck? Why I got to pay for the sins of my mothers and fathers before me? The fuck? So Ghost 95 Mom said, don't be picking and choosing where you want equality, right? Don't look for somebody to provide for you, but you scream for equality. So when you get into these relationships, move with equality. That's what you saying, Ghost 95 Mob. Damn it. Hard to Find said every grown ass capable person should be out handling their business. In this era, there are so many jobs available that you can negotiate salary, location, etc. I don't want anyone to take care of me. Protagonist said, moving forward, I'm only dating a girl who makes enough money to never need mine. I paid my dues already. Oh, we knew that, Protagonist. You didn't even have to. You didn't even have to comment, okay? All right. Hey, Interior Rule Squad. Ghost 95 Mob. Oh, and Johnny Hill jumping around. I appreciate you. Ghost 95 Mob said women want traditional men but aren't traditional women. Isn't that everybody though, Ghost 95 Mob? Don't the men want the same thing? Men want traditional women, right? But aren't traditional men. It's the same thing, right? But when I saw this meme going around, it made me ask myself, right? And this is just a question. When we get into relationships, right? And a woman, because I've heard a couple of men say reasons why They didn't maintain a relationship with the person that they were in a relationship with, whether baby mama, whether ex-girlfriend, whether ex-wife, and they got a divorce. Some of the reasons that I've heard from guys is their women didn't look like they wanted more. They wasn't striving for more. They wasn't trying to provide for themselves, right? They weren't ambitious. So some men get turned off by that. So the statement that Coach Donovan agreed with was, men don't have an issue providing for you women. The issue is when you can't fucking provide for yourself and you are demanding a provider, right? Now I'm going to play with that shit for a minute because this is where we become controversial. Y'all ready? Hey, wealth and success. Y'all ready? You say men don't have a problem providing, right? The problem is when the woman can't provide for herself, is when you do not want to provide. So when these women come into the relationship and they boast that they can provide for themselves, this is what you said. This is what the meme said. And Coach Donovan agreed with it, right? When these women come into relationships and they say, I could provide for my motherfucking self, then y'all call them strong, black, independent, hard ass women. So, Ghost 95 Mob, when you said women took their bras off and burnt them shits a long time ago because we wanted equality, yeah, you're right. There was a whole movement for that, right? But when we try to walk in that space and say, hey, I could take care of myself, y'all still don't want our asses. So the meme to me make no motherfucking sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Motherfuckers, make it make sense. Okay? Because I've been told I walk around like I could take care of myself, and sometimes that's offensive to some of these men. But didn't the meme just say, you gonna provide for me as long as I could provide for myself? Isn't that what the fuck it said? And didn't Coach Donovan agree with that? So where the fuck we at, y'all? Where we at? What we doing? Where the fuck are we at? Y'all, people just be throwing up memes and I be scratching my head and scratching my ass and I be like, I'm confused. You don't want a woman that boasts that she could take care of herself, but then you don't want to take care of a woman that can't take care of herself. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where we at? I need thoughts and opinions on this. What y'all want to do? This is probably why a lot of relationships don't work. Okay? Because we're confusing ourselves. Right? We are absolutely fucking confusing ourselves. Wait, Ghost 95 Mom said, I didn't agree with that. You didn't agree with the statement of men don't have a problem with providing as long as the woman can provide for herself? In other words, women, don't ask for something that you can't present. That's basically what the fuck it said. But when I come to the table and I walk in with my confidence of I could provide for myself, guess what the fuck happens? In my experience, guess what the fuck happens? A, the man starts to resent me because I could take care of my motherfucking self. B, he stay at the 50-50 level. Like you gonna forever be at the 50-50 level just because I agreed to pay 50-50 don't mean that you shouldn't strive to be better and work harder and contribute more. Right? I'm confused. Then there's problems in the relationship because the man feels some type of way about his woman. I'm fucking confused. I'm confused. I need help, y'all. Hey, Chris 1129. Hey, Privilege Beauty Bar. Let me go up. Interior Rua Squad say you are not alone, Robin. I stay confused too. So what we doing, y'all? What is the real expectation out here? What is the real expectation? Protagonist said, oh, I read that. Heart to Fire said, I was spitting that out in text. Oh. Heart to Fire said, burning bras. Were we born then? No, I wasn't. That's why I say I wasn't there. Why are you making me pay? I wasn't there. I didn't act. Yes, there's some things I want equality on, but baby, y'all could take the bills. The fuck? I wasn't there. Heart to Fire said, I have been on my own for so long as being independent that it would be uncomfortable for me to adjust to anyone trying to take care of me. See, I be telling these guys that get offended by me, why y'all mad at me? Right? I had no choice to be. I evolved into what you see, right? I'm like a Build-A-Bear of life. Every experience was another little stitch and another little stuffing and another little thing until I was a full Build-A-Bear. The fuck? I have been on my own since the age 6, well, a little bit before 16, 15. My first apartment was at 16 years old. It's hard to trust to let somebody take care of me. So I got the opposite issue. I provide for myself, but a lot of guys, they resent me for it. But yet, there's a meme floating around that says, we don't mind providing for you if you could provide for yourself. Well, why I ain't had that experience yet? Where the fuck are these people that wrote this meme? Hello? Protagonist said, girls fighting for equality growing up and then asking for a provider is a blasphemous. And that is one reason why I struggle to trust women. Women don't even know which they want. You see? You see? Pat said women are damned if they do and damned if they don't. Baby. For real. For real. Heart to Fire says they are confused in all aspects. I stay fucking confused because this is why we can't navigate these relationships right. Because I see these memes going around and people be like, oh, I agree with that shit. Yep, y'all, you need to provide for yourself. But then I'm like, oh, are these the same motherfuckers that have a problem with the independent Black woman boasting that she could provide for herself? So you want us to be able to provide for ourselves, but you don't want us to brag about it. You don't want us to walk in that truth. You just want us to silently provide for ourselves. Is that what it is? I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Ghost 95 Mob said, I want one who could take care of herself. Don't solely depend on me. What does take care of herself mean? Somebody want to explain that to me? What does providing for herself mean? I need one of the fellas to answer that. Come on, Ghost Mob, the General, Johnny, Leon, Heel, Protagonist. What does providing for herself mean? When you say you want a woman that provides for herself, what does that mean? I'm I'm waiting. Okay. Johnny said, oh God, these hot flashes. What the fuck? Johnny said, that's what I was going to ask at Heart to Fire. At what age range are we talking? Most women at a certain age are like, I don't need you to take care of me. So this is a young woman statement. Well, I want to say, Johnny, I don't know if it's a young or old thing, right? That statement of I don't need you to take care of me, right? Why should it matter what age we at? If the statement is made, that shouldn't stop you from taking care of her based on the meme. Because the meme said if she could provide for herself, then you don't mind providing. So I should be able to walk around the house and go, I could fucking take care of myself. I could fucking take care of myself. And you still take care of me. Because that's what you wanted, right? That's what the meme said. That's what you wanted. Protagonist said it's only offensive when women claim they are independent, but then want to be pampered. So I just focus on the bag. I believe my generation is doomed. Single parents, TLC, and Destiny's Child. No, listen, I'm an independent woman. I still want to be provided for. The fuck? I do. I want to be provided for. And I'm going to say this, and this is probably going to chase every man away from me that's interested in dating me. Okay. It's probably going to have them run into the hills, but this is my honest and this is my truth, and I got to stand in it. I provide for myself. I do. Right. But I don't necessarily want to pay 50-50. That's my honest. Now, I'm saying that because, you know what? I'm I'm saying that for several reasons. One, I've never, you know what? Maybe I do want to pay 50-50. I got to think about this because I've never paid 50-50. I've always paid more than 50. I'm just the fuck saying, right? I always paid more than 50. Okay? So, I want to experience a relationship where I don't have to pay 50. More than 50 or 50. Right. And I want to be in a relationship where my man, even though he knows I could provide for myself and I'm taking care of myself, of course, I'm contributing to the bills in the house. That's not what I'm saying. Right. But I still want my man to continue to strive to take care, to provide for us. Right. I do. And that might sound whack and weird and selfish, but that's what I want. That's what I want. Good morning, mother. Heart to Fire said, at Johnny, I'm not sure. I've just always been this way. I like making and spending my own whenever. And it means don't ask them for shit. Let them off. Oh, I don't know if that you were gonna continue with that Heart to Fire. But Johnny said, I don't know these men. I grew up with only my mom. I watched hold our family down. So these men who have a problem with strong women make me scratch my head. I'm a man and I'm confused. Well, there the fuck it is. Hello, Privilege Beauty. And there the fuck it is. He's confused and he's a whole man. Right, Privilege Beauty. The man gets mad at us. Right? Us. Ghost 95 said we can build more if we both grind. And I agree with that. 1000%. I agree with that. For anybody that's in a 50-50 relationship, right? I'm just asking anybody in a 50-50 relationship, at any point do y'all sit down, maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year, and y'all say, okay, we've been at a 50-50 point for about a year. What are we doing to adjust that? Or do you just continue to sit in the 50-50 space, right? Say your husband gets this mass promotion. Say you make 70,000 and he was making 75,000 when y'all got married, right? So y'all split the bills 50-50, right? Now your husband got all these promotions and he's making 150,000, 180,000, 200,000 a year. Maybe you know, now you're making 85,000 or whatever. Do you still stay 50-50? Or does the man now come and say, I'm going to pay more? Answer that first before I ask y'all my next question. All right. Protagonist says, I don't think men resent a strong woman. They are just mad at themselves for not reaching their own goals. Oh, I like it. I like it, protagonist. Protagonist said, I don't think men resent a strong woman. They are just mad at themselves for not reaching their own goals. That's a part of the resentment. I agree with that. I agree that some men look at their women and they see that they have a strong, independent woman, right? And they see that she's grinding. And when they don't feel that they are where they should be in their life, they mad, they get mad at her, but really it's not about her, it's about them. I like it. I like it, protagonist. I like it. Ghost 95 said, if we are in a relationship and a team, why do I have to do more and you do less? Anybody want to answer that? Why does he, the man, have to do more and you do less? Are we doing less? Is the woman really doing less? Right? You're providing for the woman, right? Now let's break this down a little bit, right? A little bit, just a little bit, right? When you say doing less, right? A lot of women that I know, right? When they're in relationships where they pay 50-50, it don't always include a lot of stuff. When I was in my relationship, I went to the grocery store every week. That was separate from the bills, right? Because I put my money in the bill pot and then I go shopping every week and I spend $150, $200. Groceries are expensive. And then I caught myself a couple of times. I was like, wait a minute. I'm out here spending $800 additional a month or $600 additional a month for groceries. Okay. That ain't a part of the 50-50, right? So there's some shit that happens in the household where, sometimes the woman, I know, because I've been in that situation, the woman is taking on more just because she is holding down the house from a domestic standpoint, the cleaning, the cooking, the kids, right? Hanging out with the kids all day, the money that comes out of her pocket, dealing with the kids' activities and shit like that, right? So are you paying less? I'm just saying. Protagonist says providing for herself means she can pay 100% of her lifestyle on her own. Okay, because I asked you guys, what does providing for herself mean? And Protagonist said providing for herself means she could pay 100% of her lifestyle on her own. Okay, I love it. So if you meet a woman and she has an apartment and she's paying all her bills by herself, okay, and then she meets a guy who's also paying all his bills by himself, and then they get together, right? You're saying what? That's when things should be 50-50? Is that what you're saying, protagonist? Or you're saying that's the kind of woman that a man wants, a woman that he sees is living in her own space, taking care of her own bills, and surviving. Hearts of Fire says it means don't ask them for shit. Let them offer. See, why though? Why though? Hey, Lulu Bells. Lulu Bell says, I am so late today. You're never late. Thanks for coming. I couldn't get going this morning, but I got something to say. Say it. The fuck? Say it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw the guest link up here for anybody that's on YouTube or Facebook that wants to join in and say what they got to say. And y'all know how to get on IG. I don't have to tell you. Jump on the video if you want to speak on something that we're talking about today. Ghost 95 Mob said, we weren't around for MLK either, but you like eating at the same places as white people. Okay, Ghost 95. Sometime I do, sometime I don't. But listen, I'm just saying, you're right. A lot of the rights that was fought for back in the day before I was born, I'm benefiting from them shits. Absolutely. But some of them shits was ridiculous. Some of them shits was ridiculous, especially when women fought for equal rights, right? But women are still fighting for equal pay. Y'all know that, right? So depending on the job field that you're in, women are still struggling to meet the same pay bracket as the men, right? So there's still some work going on there behind the scenes. But even with that, I know so many women who are in relationships where they are taking on more of the financial responsibility. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that because I've been there. My question is, when you enter a relationship and a woman, y'all are going 50-50, or maybe it's 60-40. The woman is paying 60, maybe you paying 40%, right? Because that's your circumstance. What do you do as a man to increase your income so that you can up the percentage that you are contributing to the household? I'm asking because I've been in situations where motherfuckers get comfortable with paying 40% and they just be like, whatever, what the fuck ever. Like, do you strive, fellas, to even make the 50% mark for those that are not there? And then if you're there, do you strive to make the 60% mark or nah? You just get comfortable? Heart to Fire said relationships require these conversations on the pillows after sex and before sex. How many people sit down and have these conversations in their relationships to take a temperature check? How many people on here that are in relationships, you know, do a health check with your partner every 3 months, every 6 months to say, hey, let's assess our relationship. Where are we emotionally? Where are we financially? What can we do better? Where can we do better? Okay, it's been a year. I got a job increase. I got a promotion. Where can we make adjustments in the house? Do these conversations happen, or do people get comfortable in going in paying whatever fair share that they're paying? Hey, sets and reps. Oh, who said, duh, most women can't make up their minds. Don't be helping these guys. Ooh, what the fuck? Don't be helping them. Coach Donovan said, providing for herself to me means that of something happens. Oh, if something happens to me, she could still hold it down. Yes. Okay, that's a good one. Providing for herself means if something happens to the mister, she can still hold it down. Life insurance policy, please. And yes, I agree. See, that's one of the things that mm, when I get into relationships, whether I decide to marry the person or just live with them, shack with them, I don't have a problem living with folks. I'm pretty okay with that. The fuck, I don't care. Okay. But if I live with you, I have rules. If we live together, I have rules. I still want to protect myself. And if I live with you and we are financially merging and paying bills together, the one thing I will ask for is a life insurance policy separate from your kids that you had from prior relationships. I want a separate insurance policy with my motherfucking name on it. Okay, with enough money that's going to help me maintain my lifestyle in the fact that something happens to you. And I'm going to do the same. Okay, because I don't want to fight nobody's kids over nobody's money because that's their kids' money. I need my own. Okay. Um, Protagonist said, every man wants a different woman. Me, I need a girl who makes more money than me. I am more than confident in my unemployed $250,000 self. Other men want a dependent woman. Just to be real, I strive to be a man that can provide 100% for both me and my future wife's lifestyle. I expect her to be able to do the same if I hit hard times again. Okay. 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 Hey, CEO Ash Sherry Sevens. I hope I said that right. I hate to butcher people's names on IG. What the? Does anybody Siri and Alexa just come on and start talking, is listening to your conversation randomly? Like when I'm on the computer doing my podcast, the Siri pops up every now and again, recanting what I'm saying. And I'm like, the fuck? And sometimes the Alexa does it too on the TVs and shit. I've seen it at other folks' houses, not at mine. My Alexa don't come on randomly by itself on my TV, but I've seen it happen. Scary. Ghost 95 Mob said, provide for yourself, meaning if I leave these bills, won't miss a beat with you. Okay. Provide for yourself means that, two people on here said means that if something happens to the spouse, you could take care of yourself, right? So let me ask this, right? If y'all are in a 50-50 relationship, right? And something happens to the missus, fellas, what y'all doing? Because you were only paying 50%. Are y'all going to be able to take care of yourself? I'm asking. I'm asking, right? Because you're in a relationship paying 50-50, right? If your 50% drop dead, you going to be able to take care of yourself? Lulu Bell says, I make well over six figures, but I live in an extremely humble lifestyle. I provide for myself, but when I'm in a relationship, allow my man to lead and everything that comes with that. Love it. I need to live a humble lifestyle. For real. I need to learn. Ghost 95 Mom said, my job isn't to come along and take over all your shit and handle my shit too while you do nothing. Why does that mean she does nothing? Right? Why does that mean she does nothing? Because you're paying more than 50%. Does that mean she's doing nothing? Johnny said, for me, this statement might mean don't be helpless. Okay? I can't stand someone who can't do nothing for themselves, needs to depend on someone for everything. That is annoying as hell. Now, that I agree. That I agree with. I agree with that. And that's where I mentioned earlier, some men get turned off by women who can't provide for themselves. And that's what I meant. Women who are very needy, that need their man for everything. Like some men don't like that, ladies, right? They don't like that. Protagonist said, if something happened to my 50% wife, I'll immediately downgrade my lifestyle. Okay. So if something happened to your 50% wife, you would downgrade your lifestyle, right? That's what you said, right, protagonist? That's what he said. He would downgrade his lifestyle. I got a whole divorce. My life, I'm still in the same apartment. I still drive my car. I still got all my shit. And I still go out and hang out. Okay. My lifestyle didn't change. And I lost my 50%. I'm just saying. And I didn't have to adjust my lifestyle. That's the shit that be up bugging some of these men's asses. And see, but the danger in that is when men see that you could do that, even when they can pay more, they come in not wanting to pay more because they see that you could take care of yourself. So it's like a double-edged sword. Pat said, why are we measuring? Great question. Why don't we contribute the best of our ability and discuss how we use the household income? We should have a household kitty for women to use. A household kitty. That is a great idea. I think that's a great idea, like a petty cash. Because listen, when women go grocery shopping, they pick up extra stuff for the kids. They plan whatever functions that they're having at their house. I have planned some gatherings and functions over the years at my house, and my husband didn't turn around and say, "Here's $300, here's $200," and there wasn't like a kitty or a petty cash account that I could go and pull that money from, but I would take it out of my pocket. Right? But that's a great idea. Have a like a petty cash or a kitty fund. I like that. Pat also said because women always spend for the little extras that men do not realize. Right. We do. And that's probably why a lot of women go, I don't want to pay 50%. Because it's not that they don't want to pay 50% of the bills, right? They know that there's other incidences in the house that they pay for. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all no lie. When it comes to my house, I live in Home Goods, right? When's the last time a man on here went to Home Goods and bought a piece of art and hung it on the wall where him and his wife live? Not when you live by yourself. I'm not talking about when you live by yourself, fellas. I'm talking about in the house with a woman. How many times did you come in the house with plants from Lowe's or Home Depot, artwork or some shit, little trinkets or some shit from Home Goods? How many times did you go to the furniture store and buy a couch and some love seats when you living in a house with your wife? Okay, or your girlfriend. How many times did you go to the lighting store and buy lights and change out chandeliers and shit like that without coming to your wife? Okay, how many women on here go shopping and decorate their house out of their own pockets when they're in a relationship? I do. I buy a motherfucking couch and be like, we need a new couch. And I'll go buy a couch. Right? And I know people that say, well, you did it because you wanted to. But how many people will sit and wait? Because I know if I waited for my husband to say, oh, let's go get a piece of art, it probably not gonna happen. It wasn't gonna happen. So I agree with that. Okay, Rashmi agreed with Pat's statement as well. I agree with that. Coach Donovan said, I stay away from any relationship where there is hard lines on financial contributions. Bingo! I need more, Coach Donovan. I need fucking more on that. I need more. I love that. I fucking love that. That's my new thing. I don't want no hard lines on financial contributions. I love that. Coach Donovan said, I stay away from relationships where there are hard lines on financial contribution. I love it. I love it. But what does that mean, Coach Donovan? I need to know how do you have no lines on financial contribution? What does that mean? Everybody's paycheck goes into the same bank account, the whole paycheck? What does that mean? I love that. No. 50, well, that's a great question. Johnny said, is this 50% just money we talking? We just talking about providing. 50% was an example. But men not wanting to provide for women who can't provide for themselves. I'm trying to find a middle ground, right? When you tell me you don't want me because I can't provide for myself, but then again, the next man is telling me I'm too strong of an independent Black woman and it's too much. Where is the middle ground? Where is the middle ground here? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, these memes got me all confused. So I'm just trying to figure out. Obviously, somebody posted this meme, and a lot of people were liking this meme where I got it from. So there's a lot of people that agree with that. But do they realize what they're agreeing to? And what does it mean? What does it mean? It's so gray. It's so gray. And that's why I always say, do what the fuck works for you in your relationship. These memes make my ass itch. I post them and I share them because I love a good debate. I love, just having conversation over these topics that float around on social media. I love it. It doesn't always mean because I bring a topic to the table that I agree with it. I just see it's a controversial topic that's going around on social media, that's getting some attention, and I bring it to the table. But this particular one really had me scratching my head because I said, this one really threw me for a loop because in all of my relationships, I have always been a contributor financially to the relationship. I don't have any issue contributing. I like a certain lifestyle. So if I'm going to maintain that lifestyle, I'm going to contribute to the bills and shit because I don't want to downgrade. I mean, I'm not living flashy luxury, but I live I like location. Should say that. Where I want to live matters. Right? So I'm going to contribute to that shit because location means something to me. Okay? But what I never had the experience of is being in a relationship where we revisit what we're contributing, right? So I think that, you know, People, ladies and gentlemen, just periodically take a temperature check in your relationship, right? People get raises, people get bonuses. Some people jobs change and they no longer get a raise and a bonus. Financial situations change. Do a temperature check in your relationship, maybe every 6 months, once a year, however you feel, every quarter, whatever the fuck works for you. And do a temperature check to see what's going on, to make sure one partner is not overcompensating and suffering where the other partner is. And as far as this meme is concerned, men don't mind providing, but they don't want to provide for a woman who can't provide for herself. Be careful what the fuck we're saying, right? And make sure you understand what you're asking for. Okay? Because I get myself in trouble all the time because I let motherfuckers know I can provide for myself. But now, based on the meme, that should be a good thing. Coach Donovan said, if we are married, then we just live. What does that mean? I've been in 2 major relationships, 3 major relationships. What the fuck does that mean? Because my first husband, he was spending all the money in the joint account. He was. So I got traumatized with that. I don't do joint accounts no more. What I do, well, I do, but not all in. No, I will do a joint account and then I'll have my own separate bank account. We talked about that the other day. Okay. I'm not, that shit fucked me up. Like my check was going in this whole account and his check was going in the whole account, but he was spending his check and mine. He was spending his check and mine. Lulu Bell says at Ghost 95 Mob, I'm about building generational wealth. Can't nobody sit around and do nothing. Everybody has an assignment. Johnny said most men are big picture people. Women are more detail oriented. A man will buy a house, but a woman will make a house a home. We don't think on the same lines, right? And a lot of times that money coming out of that woman's pocket. So even though when a woman says, I don't want to pay 50-50, think about that other shit that she's contributing to. I have never had a man come to me in none of my relationships thus far and said, oh, babe, you bought a new couch or you finally got that couch that we wanted. Here's $1,000 towards the couch. Or how much did the couch cost? Let me give you some money. Once the couch got here, that was it and it was over. Right? So sometimes it's not that we don't want to contribute. Sometimes the 50-50 for the woman turns out to be more. Uhu says stay 50-50. Okay, so if you're 50-50, Uhu says stay 50-50. Okay? Protagonist said, Johnny, that is the difference between gender equality and gender equality. Oh, gender equity and gender equality. Okay. Okay. Ghost 95 Mom said, I have my view because I work all day and still come home and cook and clean and take care of the kids just as much as you, if not more. Woo! There are some men. There are plenty of men who do that. And Ghost 95, I applaud you. I absolutely applaud you. And that's why I say everybody got to do their relationship the way they need to do their relationship. These fucking memes make my ass itch. Like I said, I will share them though, because it stirs up conversation and we get to have various perspectives against the statement that's floating around on social media, right? But there are plenty of men, Ghost 95, that do what you do, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Ghost 95 said women work less hours and less physical jobs, so their pay is going to be less. Okay, he coming for us now. When the choice is presented, you'd work an office job before you go be a construction worker. You're right. I have an office job. I make decent money. I ain't complaining. You're right. Right? But I mean, I've never even dated a construction worker. I don't know, but I know that job must be hard and tiresome, right? But it doesn't mean that women work less hours, right? And it doesn't mean women have less physical jobs. That's such a general statement. I know women in construction. I do, right? Even though my job is an office job, and see, this you Ghost 95, you made my ass itch. Because you know what? My ex-husband used to say that shit to me. And he used to burn me up. He used to come in and go, oh, all you do is sit at your desk and do conference calls all day. All you do is type up reports. You shouldn't be tired. Really? My fucking ass be mentally drained. Okay, no, I'm not getting up lifting, metal beams and hammering nails in the walls and holding drills and breaking up concrete and shit like that. But I am tired at the end of the day, mentally drained from my job at the end of the day. Even though it's not physical. I used to hear that all the time. Oh my God, you work from home. You ain't got shit to do but work and cook and clean and do everything. That's not true. Just because my job is not physical, it's still very taxing mentally. I have a lot of responsibility. Hey, Fire and One. Good morning. And I have two businesses on the side that I grind for. So not every woman makes less, right? Ghost 95 said, and I love it. Ghost 95, he is contributing this morning. He's got shit to say. All right. I love it. Ghost 95. Oh, she. Is Ghost 95, Ghost 95, you're a he, right? I just want to make sure. Yes, he's a he. He's a he. I get all confused here sometimes. Ghost 95 mom said, I'm not striving to pay more of nothing. We continue to be a team and strive together. I love it. Ghost 95, I got you confused 1 second with Interior Roof Squad, but I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. Ghost 95 said, you're not getting no insurance policy if we not married. What? Okay, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, Ghost 95. Hold the fuck up. Ghost 95 said, you're not getting no insurance policy if we married, but we can live together? We can live together. I could pay 50% of this roof shit. We can live together, put our money in a bank account together, trust each other financially to provide for each other, but you can't give me a life insurance policy because we not married. See, this is when I tell motherfuckers don't play in the adult schoolyard if you're not ready for the adult responsibilities. I don't give a shit if we're not married. Once you make a commitment to move in with somebody and you're living with somebody and y'all are contributing to those bills together and y'all are growing together, then baby, what the fuck? How you gonna put limits on insurance policy? Listen, I okay. Listen, I had a whole house not married with my significant other. I was beneficiary on all pension plans and retirement plans. I was beneficiary on the bank accounts. Okay, and I had an insurance policy. The fuck? Cause if something happened to you, I'm not fighting your mama over this house. I'm not fighting your mama over this house that we both, and you need a will. I'm not fighting your mama over this house that we both built together, that we contributed to. See, that is the risk of living together and not protecting yourself. Get that paperwork. Even when you live together, make sure you are protected. Because listen, motherfuckers walk outside, get hit by buses and shit. And guess what? Now you got to fight the mama over some shit you've been paying for, over a joint account that his name is on and your name is on. Be careful, y'all, out in these streets. Living with folks and combining your income and not protecting yourself with insurance policies, wills, and all kind of shit. Be careful. Playing house without the right security can get your ass in a sling. Johnny said it balances out because we might not buy new furniture, but we're fixing toilets, showers, replacing cabinets, sinks, etc. So we're working it out as well. Oh. I'm trying to see how that equals out to the money though. I'm just trying to see, but I get it though. But how many women on here fix fucking toilets and shit? I'm just saying. I don't. I don't fix shit. I don't want to hang shit. I don't want to do shit. So Johnny, you might have a point because I don't want to do shit. If listen, I call a man. I'm waiting for a man to come over here now and help me rearrange my coffee with friends room. The fuck. Ooh, said, I now pronounce you 50% wife. Put it in the vows. Put it in the vows. Pat said insurance is supposed to maintain your significant other lives in the same lifestyle that you had, point blank and period. Period. So if we live together, like me and my ex who built a house together, you're damn right I need an insurance policy. Because who the fuck gonna afford this house if something happened to you? If something happened to me, you might not be able to afford this house. And we both invested. Stop playing house and not following all the way through with that shit. Ghost 95 says, we didn't go to the store to get it, but I bet we paid for it. Not my house. I'm just saying. How many women go to the store and get furniture and shit? And then Ghost 95 said the men ultimately pay for it. How many men? How many women on here decorated their house and their men turned around and paid them back for it? The fuck? Where they at? Because I swear that's why most of the time when I end a relationship, I be left with the furniture. Because I be like, what? Coach Donovan said, I shop all the time for the house. Hence why they 50-50 shit don't fly in our house. And that's what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers be like, we 50-50. No, you ain't. You ain't 50-50. Coach Donovan just said, I shop all the time in the house. So hence 50-50 flies out the window. Ghost 95 said, you know a few women, but a hell of a lot more men. A hell of a lot more men that make more money. Not than me. I don't know a lot of men that make more money than me. And I don't make, I'm not a millionaire or anything like that. Shit. But, I want to meet a man who make money like me. Right? Shit. I do. Ghost 95 mom said, your eyes hurt from looking at a computer, but my body hurts from this physically demanding job and working out in the heat. You said eyes. I said mental. I ain't say nothing about my eyes. My eyes don't hurt. My eyes don't hurt. My brain hurt. The fuck? I be exhausted, mentally taxed. All right. And see, that is the thing that a lot of guys are coming and be like, I worked hard. I did this. Your job ain't shit. Really? Stop that. Hey, Neptune Dawn. Ghost 95 said women always want the money from a man, dead or alive. I said I had a life insurance policy too, though. It wasn't just him. He was going to get money if I dropped dead too. The fuck? It goes both ways. I wasn't saying for the man to only be the one to get the life insurance policy. I'm saying both of them. If y'all are not married, because with marriage, you automatically do shit like that. But when you're not married, you don't think to do shit like that. I do. I do. Because if I'm buying a house with you and we're investing in some shit, I can't fight the fight. If I'm going to end up in probate court, I need all my paperwork. Coach said before you combine finances, you need to make sure each contributor is financially responsible. I learned my lesson. My first husband, I told y'all, we went on a trip to Mexico and I went to the bank and there was no money in there. I could barely eat on our trip. Not financially responsible. Spent all our money. Who said, I play house roommate, pay the rent or back in the tent. Oh, I'm dead. You know what? Get off my live. Okay. I have to stop. I have to pause for a minute because Uhu is getting off my live right now. She said, I play house roommate, pay the rent or back in the tent. Now, y'all remember when she said she met her man in the tent? He lived in the tent upstate somewhere. He was homeless. He lived in the tent. He had a job. He worked every day, but he was living in the tent. What time is it? It's 9:14. I gotta end this shit because ooh, I cannot. You said pay the rent or get the fuck back to the tent. I damn it. I can't. But I'm not mad at you, Uhu. I'm not mad. Ghost 95 said more men that work construction over one. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You right. You corrected me. You right. More men, definitely. Okay. Ghost 95, I'm not buying a house with you and we're not married. Yeah, but that's choices, right? That's choices. Right? That's choices. But y'all, I appreciate you guys joining Coffee with Friends. It is 9:15 and it is Thursday. Y'all know what tomorrow is, right? Tomorrow is Freestyle Friday, y'all. What does that mean? That means that any topic is welcome. I don't give a fuck what it is, okay? Y'all come in here, y'all contribute topics. I normally come in here with a topic to talk about. I got something. I got my topic for tomorrow. I got something to share with y'all that I want y'all to chime in on. It's going to feel like a little bit of Coffee with Friends after darkish, but it's okay because it's Freestyle Friday and we can talk about anything we want on Freestyle Friday. So come here with anything you want to talk about. I don't care what it is. All topics are welcome. All right. And with that, y'all know where to find me. Go to the link in my bio and click all my links, Facebook, IG, YouTube, TikTok. Follow me. Okay, good Ghost 95. I love it. Coming here with a top. He put the little devil face. He said he got a topic for tomorrow and he put the little devil face. I'm dead. Okay. I know Fancy K. They showed out today a little bit. But tomorrow, it's Freestyle Friday, y'all. Y'all see the sweat coming already. Look at my face sweating, right? I'm excited. What the fuck we gonna talk about? I got something for y'all asses tomorrow. Let's see what the fucking vibes are that we leaving out on today, cause you know, we gotta give us some vibes. Okay? These are smooth vibes. These are the vibes that keep me out of the fuck trouble. Y'all want to hear some bumping, twerking? Y'all got to do that off of Coffee with Friends. Okay, we trying to stay out of all the jails of social media. Okay, I'm trying to keep my platform live. But guys, make sure if you are on IG, you are giving me the hearts. I appreciate it. All right, and if you are on YouTube, make sure you are giving me the thumbs up, never the thumbs down. All right. Make sure you hit subscribe and the bell so that you know when I'm coming on. And if you're on Facebook, say hey. Okay. If not, I'm saying hey to you anyway. All right. And with that, y'all, make sure that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Right. Remember to love up on your brothers and sisters. Right. We are society. A lot of times we come on here and we go, society said this and society does this. We are society. Right? Any little changes that we can make in our personal homes, with our children, in our community, it could spread. We just got to do it together and we got to be consistent, right? And sometimes it just starts with communication, conversation. And that's what we do on Coffee with Friends. Hey. And with that, y'all, I'm out. Going for now, never forever. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Hey. What?